All right, so I'm gonna have a couple different videos for a 93 Mustang convertible. These instructions, what I'm about ready to do, while they be slightly different, 83 through 86 and then 87 through 93, for the most part, what I'm going to show you is the same. Convertible is leaking, so it looks like either I don't know if they're called shocks or whatever, the pistons or whatever are leaking. And you can see they've leaked on both sides. There's these plugs on each side, and they both, these quarter panel plugs, and they're both leaking. So when I pulled them, a whole bunch of oil came out. So since it's not leaking around the motor here, more than likely what I'm going to do is replace the lines. If the lines look good on both sides, I'll replace the lines, and then I'm going to put new pistons on both sides. To do this, you got to remove the back seat. The back seat to do this, you just push down and pull up the front on the bottom, and there's two screws on each side of that hold the back seat in. So and it just hooks up underneath this hook. So it's a 7/16 bolt, and then I got to remove these side pieces. I'm going to use this opportunity to clean this up. The problem with the sound deadening material, I got to be limited. I am limited on what I can use to clean this up without disintegrating this sound deadening material. But at this point, I'm going to go ahead and remove these panels. This side's broken. So I'm gonna put the new cylinder in. I had to order these. Part number is, and it's the same for both sides, TC1002. And then I went ahead and ordered new lines, part number 1120. It's also got another part number THC 1004. These would be, I believe, 89 or 90 through, or 91 through 93. There's some different part numbers, so when you do this, make sure. But unfortunately, they did my order. I only got one of the cylinders in. As you can see, I do one side at a time with all these bolts coming off. It's easier to have something to look at. So what I'll do is do this side. I found out that cylinder is completely dead. Massive leaks in the car. There's obviously a history of I guess, leaks with the convertible tops. I own many convertible tops, and I've actually never had to replace these cylinders. And even on older cars than this, they could have been replaced. It's maybe before I got them. I don't know. But this is the first time I've had to redo all the lines and all that because the leaks. Which really, I could probably not replace the lines, but doing all this effort, you know, you might as well do it. And I really don't want to deal with this part again. So when you put the cylinder in, all you really care is these valves face out. So what you would do is hook them up, and this is the spot here. So it's easier to hook them up before you install it. So I'm going to go ahead and prepare for, I mean, I'm going to go ahead and start running the lines. But what you would do is just hook these lines in, you know, outside, and then just shove it down in there with the lines in. There's enough play to do that. The front line on the pump, I guess, if that's the word we use, the front line goes to the bottom, and the rear line, or the top line, goes to the back. Half-inch. Part number on the shock or the cylinder is TC1002. So when you put the bolt on for this, there's a middle one that you got to put on first. What this just does is space it between the when it goes in there, it just spaces it in between the mount point, and the other pin simply just holds it in place. Then you take one of the end caps with the metal washer, you put it in like that, and then you put a retainer pin in to hold it in place. And down like this and up like that. You know, just need a cotter pin now. And this just simply goes in the hole on that. And that can be a pain. Sometimes you just gotta lift this arm up and around to get it there. Spend quite a bit of time before I tighten this down, trying to adjust this to get this middle bracket in. When I pulled the car apart, this bracket wasn't connected correctly. This is Mercon ATF, Mercon 2.
So if you like this video, go ahead and smash the like button below. If you want to see more videos like this in the future, go ahead and click the subscribe button and the bell if you want some notifications. See you next time on Chasing Mustangs.
Thanks.
All right.
Great job.
Yeah, I see it like literally every day.